the family in the car. It's that time of year. Wonder and excitement wait at Gillian's Wonderland Pier. Try the roller coaster ride or the giant wheel and touch the sky. Summer days and nights. Wonder Bear will be your guide. Fun for every age and size. Make the summer come alive. Wonder and excitement wait at Gillian's Wonderland Pier. Gillian's Wonderland Pier. Gillian's Wonderland Pier. Gillian's Wonderland Pier.
A Jersey Shore tradition is coming to an end. Gillian's Wonderland, that's the iconic amusement park on the Ocean City Boardwalk, is set to close after nearly a century of bringing summer family fun and countless memories for all of those who have visited.
The owner, Jay Gillian, announcing his retirement and the park's closure today.
I tried my best to sustain Wonderland for as long as possible through increasingly difficult challenges each year.
But it's no longer a viable business. The property itself is no longer mine, so I can't speak to its future. The Wonderland will close in early October, creating a rush of people trying to use or offload their tickets.
Pavkovich from Western PA has been coming to Gillian's for 35 years, first with his mom, now with his own children. Tonight's visit, one of their last here, is extra special.
It means the world to me, just to show my kids, like, hey, you know, you see this ride? I rode this when I was a kid.
Gillian said while he's tried to sustain Wonderland for as long as possible, it's no longer a viable business.
I'm 74, going to be 75 in November. I rode it when I was 5 or 6 years old.
The future of the property is unknown, but Gillian said he's embarking on a new chapter in life after 47 incredible years. Writing, quote, "The 94 years of tradition at Gillian's Amusements on the Boardwalk have been cherished by so many people, none more than me. It's been my
life, my legacy, and my family. It's sad to let go." Gillian's Wonderland Pier has been enjoyed by families every summer for nearly a century, but these iconic letters will stop spinning once this piece of boardwalk history closes for good at the end of the summer.
All right, Wonderland's open. Last time we're ever gonna get to be here. It's crazy to think, right?
It's really sad.
Oh my God, if you wanna get here, you better get here now because it's closing in October. You got 1.5 months. And I think once it, after Labor Day, it's probably only gonna be open on the weekends. So you got less than a month, really, in actuality. So, yeah, it's a really sad thing. Look at all these spinning letters. They're so cool. It's just, that's just something so unique, and it's just got the, mid-century vibes. Yeah, that Randy guy. All this stuff's probably gonna go into beat up trailers and. All right, we'll do a little walk around first, just to document this place. This is the indoor section that had the carousel and the kiddie rides, and then the monorail up there. We'll probably do that then. Looks like some of the outside rides aren't running yet. So yeah, they had a Trabant, Music Express. And I'm gonna talk about everything in the past tense because by the time most people are gonna watch this video, it's already gonna be defunct, so yeah, they had a Music Express, a Trabant, a Swings ride. Well, this used to be the bumper cars, but they turned it into a mini golf course. That used to be where the bumper cars were. And this was where the tilt-a-whirl was. And this was a really cool log flume. This is one of the things I'll miss the most is the Canyon Falls log flume ride. It had really cool theming. You had like these like cavern elves, and it has a really good drop. It had really cool theming all around. It's a really great flume ride. I wonder which park's gonna get this. All these rides will probably be auctioned off. Here's the thing we're gonna miss the most, obviously, is the dark ride. Oh yeah, let's go right here. Yep. All right, we're gonna get our tickets and get on the dark ride. Oh, there's no line. He's having a good time at Gillian's. Yeah, and then here's more of the kiddie ride section. Then they got this huge Ferris wheel. Okay, we're gonna do the dark ride for the last time. Well, we're probably gonna ride it a couple times, but this is the last time we'll be here. Can't believe it, right? I wonder if someone will buy this ride and put it in another park or something. I mean, it's built into a permanent building, but you know, like somebody will buy the ride system and the stunts and everything probably. I hope it doesn't get pieced out though, because the guys who come into the New Jersey stuff when it closes are people that don't deserve this stuff, any of the stuff that he has. He doesn't take good care of it at all. So I really hope that he's not the one who gets a hold of all this stuff, because it'll just sit in his trailers and rot away. So there is a park near here called Clementon Park, and in Gene Staples, the guy who bought Indiana Beach and Martin's Fantasy Island, and he bought the Flying Witch from Ride Playland when they decided to get rid of that. So there's a potential buyer right there, because he's going around buying a lot of closed stuff. If he doesn't buy it, it'll probably end up getting like auctioned off, like the props and stuff like that. That's the worst case scenario, obviously, but maybe Gene Staples will be interested in it, and that's the best we can hope for, really.
I can't even remember this ride. It's been like 4 years.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing, because it'll be.
I love forgetting.
Yeah.
It's like a new experience every time.
Close our eyes.
Alright, we're gonna do the Canyon Flume ride. I love the theming on this. What do you think? Did you do a big drop? You did a big drop. Yeah, I think that's one of the best log flumes actually, with all the theming and then the really awesome drop at the end, and the view of Ocean City from the top is really good. Great ride.
That sounds promising. Ramsey Grayson!
fixing to cry. I'm fixing to cry. Remember that? What was that? The thing with the family that did the Christmas lights, and they're like, it's the last year, and she's like, I'm fixing to cry.
It's gonna be something to miss, because I look forward to it every year. Even though I know I don't help that much, I do, and I'm fixing to cry, because I'm gonna miss it.
Wow, it's such a great dark ride. It's such a shame. I really hope somebody buys it.
Taken apart, I'll be really upset.
Yeah. I should just like contact the owners and be like, do you know that Gene Staples like buys like dark rides and moves them to his parks? I mean, it would be really like, it would make sense for him to buy that and move it to Clementon. It's not even far from here. Half these people here probably don't even know that this is the last like moments of this park's life, and it's been here for like 100 years or something. Okay, we're gonna ride the Frontier Express monorail ride. This is a very unique old monorail from the, I think, 50s. Either 50s or 60s. It's really old. And it's one of a kind. There's nothing else like this in the world. They have one of the old vehicles in here. Alright, second and last time on the Frontier Express. Sad. good. How'd you like your final ride on the Frontier Express?
Feels sad in my heart.
Yeah. That's a very unique ride, and yeah, never gonna be another one like it. Alright, we're gonna do the Ferris wheel. I don't think Castaway Cove has a Ferris wheel, so once this is gone, there won't be another thing to have really good views of the ocean and stuff. Look at these guys up here with the ray guns. Alright, you excited to do the Ferris wheel?
I don't know what's wrong with me, but when I was younger, I was like better about heights.
You're really afraid of this log flume.
I'm not afraid of this as much as the log flume, but you can't tell me that's not like a really scary
That
one.
is a really big drop for a log flume, yeah, it is.
The hell out.
It is, I'd say it's one of the best flumes in the country though. It's so good.
It actually gives like Rock City vibes.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I'll say I appreciated it, but like, yeah, I get scared and I'm not gonna lie about that.
Oh man, it's awesome. Wow.
This is a nice beach.
Yeah, I think Ocean City, New Jersey is like one of my favorite beaches in the country.
It's a lot nicer than Ocean City, Maryland.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, I do love Trimpers, and I did love this park, but this park was very similar to Trimpers.
I believe they're just gonna get rid of it.
Yeah, it's so sad. I mean, it's just so... I mean, it's typical. It's like, you know, you expect these types of things to continue to disappear, but it's like you just wish they wouldn't.
Yeah. I feel like in our lifetime we're gonna see...
Most of the stuff that we loved growing up is just gonna continue to disappear. Well, the thing is, it costs a ton of money to run an amusement park, you know? I mean, it really does. Yeah. But they were already in debt years ago, and they had to take out $8 million in loans. Yeah.
Now that we're here again, I do remember how much I liked that dark ride last time.
Yeah.
It's just been like 4 years, so... I love when they can make a modern one, but like give it the old school feel.
Yeah. It definitely was inspired by Bill Tracy.
Yeah,
especially those the graveyard scene at the end with like those birds and stuff.
Yeah, the grandfather clock, the headstones. The circus thing is like pretty unique compared to other ones, but it definitely has that old school vibe and charm.
But it does have its own unique personality that's unlike any other dark ride too.
I love the living room scenes, the different portraits on the walls.
Yeah.
I was trying to get those in my little videos I took so I can look at them later. I think they had like Lily Munster. And
really?
They had like Frankenstein, Bride, and their kids, which was really cute.
Wow.
I just want to take it all in.
Yeah, we'll do it one more time after this. Yeah, it's underneath. It's built underneath the platform.
Looking at the exterior,
yeah,
I was like, that isn't deep enough.
That's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
That means it's probably like, well, I mean, I'm sure they could get the stuff out of there, but like, they're not going to be able to
transport the entire.
Well, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't expect that, but.
Look at the beach the whole way down that way.
Yeah, it's crazy. Look at how much like residential like neighborhood there is. Look back there. Look at all these like houses. Probably mostly vacation rentals, but there's probably a lot of people who live there too. It's a really big place. Yeah. Oh, I just realized we're like at the very top.
Yeah. Switching the people on the bottom. We've done a few trips this year, but we haven't done a lot of like boardwalk, beach stuff yet.
Yeah, this is probably the only trip like that we'll be doing.
It's not necessary every year. Like every year we go to a different one. Like
we went to Florida.
Well, yeah. No, I mean like this vibe.
Yeah,
but like last year we did Ocean City, Maryland, and Rehoboth shortly for that one ride.
Yeah.
What else did we do? Well, that and then these beaches are like most common ones people from our area go to.
Yeah.
Other people go down to like North Carolina, but they don't really have a boardwalk. And what I love about a beach is a good boardwalk.
I feel like out of all of the Jersey beaches, this is definitely the only, like this is the only one where I would want to spend like a vacation. Like Wildwood's cool, but I don't think I'd want to stay like there for several days or anything.
I did like Rehoboth.
Well, that's Delaware.
Yeah, I know.
I said Jersey beaches.
Oh. I thought you meant like East Coast up here in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is better.
This
I mean, it's about to lose all this, but...
This one blows away like Seaside Heights, and Atlantic City's really bad.
Yeah,
Atlantic City's actually just north of... You can see it from here, look. Look back there. You can see Atlantic City back there.
I was there like a month or two ago for a concert. It's all casinos, like they don't have good attractions really.
Yeah, I think like Ocean City, New Jersey is where like everyone who's like, you know, has a family, they go here, and then Atlantic City's like the party beach in this area.
Yeah.
And then north of here you got well, no, I guess Seaside Heights is about an hour from here, and then Point Pleasant. I think Point Pleasant's pretty nice. I've been there. And then you got Sea Isle City, like the place where Tucker and that's Ventnor Beach.
Wild one was cool,
Margate.
but yeah, this is better. I mean, they're about to level out the playing field getting rid of this, but...
Yeah. Maury's would be like a great amusement pier thing if it wasn't so expensive.
And spread out.
It's unreal,
I mean,
yeah.
I guess it's good that they have so much to offer, but...
Yeah, it's really expensive.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say the walkthrough we did there, the ghost ship,
yeah,
not worth it in comparison to this one especially.
Oh yeah, this one on the boardwalk is way better.
Way better. Yeah. And with the deal, it's like 10 for golf, 10 for that.
Yeah.
And the ghost ship thing was like, what?
Probably like $15 a person, something like that.
It was too much for what it was.
And the coasters are like $12 to ride there.
The only walkthrough I want to pay that much for is like a classic good one with live actors.
Yeah.
Like Mysterious Mansion or like House of Frankenstein. Only, or like Indiana Beach if it's on that level, but it's not on that level at all.
No.
This one was better.
Oh yeah. I also like the dark ride here better than Dante's Dungeon. I do like Dante's Dungeon, but...
Oh, yeah, this one's better.
I'm gonna miss this one a lot.
This is really sad.
I would say this is the second best one on the East Coast next to Trimpers. Well, and Rehoboth.
Funland.
It's the third best. It was the third best one.
Yeah, it was. On the coast, like the beaches to offer. At least we're riding it 3 times. I feel like that's enough for me to be like content.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss that Flume ride too. That was a really good ride with the theming and everything.
Great, and I do appreciate it. I love when a ride like that is themed and it's like original.
Yeah.
It does scare me. I can't even lie. I get so anxious now.
Yeah. But you did a big drop.
Yeah. This is where the big drop
That's where that came from. We were on that monorail ride and you said it, and then I started saying it, and you started saying it all the time.
Every time we ride one.
Every time we get on
a big drop.
Yeah, every time we, not just log flumes, but anything with a drop, but like we did a big drop.
Yeah, you can't say that one's not scary.
Yeah, it is pretty intimidating.
It is.
Yeah.
Even because it doesn't have like a structural surrounding.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do the dark ride for one last time. Okay, last time on the dark ride at Gillian's. Last time we'll ever ride it.
Look at the pictures.
That's it. Say goodbye. Goodbye, dark ride.
You're upsetting me. Last time we were here, they had this little thing set up with the cars out front.
Yeah.
We have a picture of you sitting in front of it.
Yep. But yeah, it's crazy how they built this underneath the Ferris wheel. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's definitely Bill Tracy inspired. Miss all these rides. So I'm sure this is going to be closing with Gillian's if it was run by them, so yeah. I don't think they work anymore though. Yeah, this was a pretty cool thing that they had. Okay, well, that was our last visit to Gillian's. It was very bittersweet because we had a lot of fun, but it was really sad to, you know, go to something that we thought was really cool for the last time. And it was like, you know, like last time we were here, we both agreed it was one of the coolest seaside parks we'd ever been to. And, you know, this is only our second visit, so it was our revisit. On your revisit, you kind of like gain more of an appreciation for something. And, you know, on this revisit of ours, not only did we appreciate it more, but it's our last time ever getting to come here, so.
Well, we've been to so many places in the past 4 years that they start to bleed together in my head. But when we got back here, I remembered how much I loved that dark ride, and just the entire place in general is very classic, good vibe. I am sad to see it go.
And we both grew up going to Trimpers, and this is pretty much the closest thing to Trimpers, you know, that we've ever been to. I mean, I guess
it's definitely the people around here's Trimpers, and if they announced that Trimpers was closing, I would be devastated.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sad for this, but at least it wasn't part of my childhood. I can't imagine what it's like for all the people who came here every year as a kid. This was an old park. I think this park opened in the 20s or 30s. So
I would love to see it years ago, but even still, they still have a good amount of original, like, decor. The exteriors, it's very kitschy. These spinning lights, very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just got a very unique charm about it. All the rides are very unique, and it's just going to be really sad to see it close and potentially be torn down and replaced by some hotel or something, you know. But
is that confirmed, or?
Yeah, that's pretty much what people are saying. This park went into debt a few years ago.
Attention, will Rose Maldonado please report to the music pier?
So the park did default on like $8 million in loans a few years ago, and so like people were speculating that the park was going to close then. So it's not like completely surprising that this park's closing, but it's very sad, and I guess they wanted to build a hotel on this property, so it's probably what's going to happen. I just really hope that some of the unique rides get, you know, moved to another park. I feel like the dark ride could potentially be bought by someone like Gene Staples, or, you know, a preservationist that could move it to another park. That would be a great thing to see, but, you know, I don't want to get my hopes up. There's a good chance that the dark ride and everything else will just be pieced out and auctioned off, and, you know, that's the way it usually goes. So, yeah, that would be the worst case scenario, but you know, I would just, like, you know, expect that to happen, because that's usually what happens. But yeah, get yourself out here, because you still got a month and a half, so it's gonna be gone soon. And if you don't get here, you're never gonna get. If you never experienced this before, you definitely got to get out here and try it, and, you know, experience it once. If it's something that you loved going to in the past, I would get here and say your goodbyes, because, you know, it's a very special place. And I would imagine people who came here growing up just have the greatest memories here. And
I was reading the comments, and it's like, it's so sad.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing sadder, really. It's like a person dying, but even worse than that, because it's like something that was part of thousands and thousands of people's lives, and, you know, all these memories people had here, and it's going to be gone. So it's the saddest thing, you know. But that's why on this channel we cover, you know, the history of things. We really want to promote, you know, an appreciation for this kind of stuff, because I just feel like it's all underappreciated, and people should really, you know, put a little bit more effort into the preservation of these things. Like, I was just talking last night with our friends who are into dark rides and old stuff, that, you know, like, there should be.
Mention them here.
Dark Ride Dracula. Check out his channel, because he really covers all this stuff you know, better than I do even.
Amy
so.
and Andy are great. We have been like casual friends with them online for years, but then we met up, was it last year at a Daffy event?
Yeah,
for
at Knoebels, yeah.
And we hooked up, we get along really well, so definitely give them a follow if you haven't yet.
But yeah, we were talking about how, you know, like there should be a historical preservation society or something like that formed that, you know, like could potentially, you know, give these things, you know, national landmark status or something like that, so that they, you know, they couldn't, they would always be preserved, you know, whether it's by public funding or, you know, crowdfunding or whatever. There just needs to be some sort of effort to preserve this stuff, because it's national. This stuff is national treasures. That's the thing. This country doesn't have a lot of history. We're only a few, you know, a couple hundred years old. We need to preserve the stuff that, you know, was important, you know, parts of this country's past. And, you know, to us, this is the ultimate Americana stuff.
We were talking with our friends about this last night, and I said it's a form of folk art, and I really do believe it is that. And a lot of the props from rides like this are so fragile, like paper mache and stuff, but stuff just like disintegrates over time. It's so vulnerable, and unfortunately it gets into the hands of the wrong people, and it's not properly cared for. It's so hard to keep the history of this stuff alive when it's not well preserved.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, really, as things currently stand. But, you know, there could be hope for the future if enough people show enough appreciation and care and effort, you know. So, but yeah, I guess we're gonna say our goodbyes now and get in the car and head home. It was a good trip to the Jersey Shore. We had a really good time. It was full of nostalgia and you know, dark rides and stuff that we love, and we got to hang out with our friends, and it was just a really good time this weekend.
It was great. I'm happy we did it. It was a last minute change of plans.
And we didn't even know Gillian's was closing until last night when we were already here.
It feels like it happened for a reason, that we
were here.
Yeah,
that we got here. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll see you in the next one.
Ocean City, New Jersey boasts beautiful beaches and a 2.5-mile boardwalk that was just rated the #2 boardwalk in the nation by USA Today. And Gillian's Wonderland Pier are the perfect spot on the Jersey Shore for your family reunion or special event. As the day cools down, your group can enjoy the rides at the magnificent Wonderland Pier. There are over 35 kiddie and family rides, from the famous 138-foot giant Ferris Wheel to old classics and new thrill rides. Wonderland Pier.
Folks, Miss Henrietta Hatpin.